Central Catholic taking on Medina Highland in Bellevue. Hornets top seed. First quarter, Aaron Phillips handoff to Lucas Stiles. Highland takes the early lead. After a penalty wiped out a Central punt, Irish re-kicking, and this time Anthony Ross blocks it. Highland ball with great field position. They would build a 17-0 lead in the first quarter. But in this second, the Irish get back on track. Offense puts together a drive, and then at the Hornet 4-yard line, Tywan Clark, the fade route to Sam Lee, 6'6" senior, hauls it in. Central gets on the board. Now, Irish turned the ball over 3 times in the first half. Late in that half, Hornets back to pass. Braden Alls, a pair of interceptions last week, gets another pick tonight. That was a big momentum shift. Central down 11 at the half. Fourth quarter, now a 20-6 game, but Irish back in the red zone. Chris Edmonds, tough running, using the stiff arm twice to get into the end zone. It's just a 7-point game. Central gets the ball back. Just under 2.5 minutes to go. Clark to Sam Lee, wide open, stays in bounds, drags the defenders down the sideline, reaches over. We are tied at 20. Hornets driving, under a minute to go. Phillips passing, but Dylan Fisher, the senior, tips it, picks it. He's going the other way. Ball is loose, but the luck of the Irish on the bounce. Central takes over at the Hornet 31-yard line. After a couple of plays, 5 seconds remaining, Cole Tischler, 28-yard field goal attempt for the win. It's good. And then, just like Michael Geiger out of Ottawa Hills, the windmill celebration 6 years ago for Michigan State against Ohio State, Tischler does the same. What a comeback as the Irish are moving on. 23-20, the final. The number 1 seed goes down.
You know, it just felt great. The environment, it feels great that the team trusts me and comes down to the last kick and they have the trust that I can do it.
That shows you this time you can't ever give up. You know, the first quarter we gave them the ball 40 yards in every time. We obviously have some things we got to fix there, but you know they drove the field twice in the second half. They didn't do it once in the first half. It was giving them great field position. The offense had to pick up their end of the slack, and we did.
From the first half, things was going bad, but what I like about my team that I got right now, we tough, we resilient. We went in the locker room, nobody pouted, nobody had their heads down going, oh, we didn't do that. We went in the locker room, we made adjustments, and obviously we did what we had to do.
Dylan Fisher, Cole Tischler, the heroes for Central. Our heroes tonight, the guys on the mic, Mason Lowry and Mark Gibson.
Back out here at Bellevue, where we've just witnessed one of the greatest and I think you have to say most unlikely comebacks we've seen in recent years on BCSN.
It was a privilege to watch this game unfold. I tell you what, for those that are my age, you'll remember back NFL, Alcoa fantastic finishes. They're going to be playing this one over and over, and they're going to be talking about it for a long time because at the beginning of this game, no one thought that this was going to be the outcome.
It was 17-0 Medina Highland after the first quarter. Central Catholic couldn't stop shooting themselves in the foot, and they couldn't stop Aaron Phillips, the Highland quarterback. But once they found a way to stop Highland on first and second down, everything came a little bit easier for Central Catholic after that.
The offense really had to take care of the ball. The defense was starting to figure it out and play the way that they played over the last several weeks of the season, especially the first 2 weeks of the playoffs. We saw the defense rise when they had to. The last portion of this game was phenomenal and very unexpected. And to see the way it played out, again, a lot of people are going to be very happy on that bus on the way back to Toledo tonight.
You know, so many games we've called together this year, you have a hard time figuring out who the hero is at the end of it. No shortage of heroes for Central Catholic in this game. How about Sam Lee, that outstanding catch and run to get Central Catholic a bit closer at the end? And how about Dylan Fisher knocking a screen pass out of the air and rumbling back with it to set up Cole Tischler's game-winning field goal? So rarely do kickers have a chance to etch themselves into high school football history. Tischler did that tonight.
He's going to be remembered for a long time at Central Catholic without a doubt, and obviously being able to play next week, he might have another shot to do the same thing.
17-0 down after the first quarter to the top seed in the region. No problem. Central Catholic moving on to next week's regional final